It's safe to say Sevilla had a very successful campaign last season in La Liga Santander, finishing 4th place overall by the end of the season. However, their biggest problem lies in the fact that they've just lost their 2 best centre-backs in Jules Koundé and Diego Carlos in this transfer window. And that, my friends, is where we come in, because today we rebuild Sevilla, and by the end of this rebuild, they will be the best team in the world. However, if you guys have been paying attention to the title of this video, you will know that I am only allowed to make signings by activating players' release clauses. Now, the difficult thing about that is most of the time release clauses are like twice the amount of what a player's current value is, so we are going to be massively overpaying for pretty much every single player in this rebuild. But you guys know me, I am always up for a challenge, so get yourself strapped in for possibly one of the most difficult rebuilds I ever do. So we begin our journey with Sevilla with just under £30 million in the bank. Now, obviously, with us having to get rid of Jules Koundé and Diego Carlos from the starting 11, our main priority for season 1 at least will be getting a new centre-back, and on top of that, we will have to try and get a new right-back, because Jesus Navas, whilst he is a phenomenal player in real life, he is 35 years old, and we all know that EA think if you're 35 years old, your bones suddenly turn into plastic. But in fairness, this team is actually a hell of a lot better than I originally anticipated. There's some pretty decent talent in this team. You got the likes of Ocampos, Jordan, Delaney, and my personal favourite, En-Nesyri, who I'm pretty certain we are going to build this team around. But like I said, the first thing we're going to have to do is buy ourselves a new centre-back, and hopefully, if we have enough money left over, we'll be able to buy ourselves a new right-back as well. The transfer window has just concluded, and this is what we got up to. We sold Jesus Navas for 14.7 million, we sold Ivan Rakitic for 21.1 million, and we also sold Fernando for 25.8 million. However, we got an absolute bargain in Baumgartner, activating his release clause for 37 million. And on top of that, we activated Dan Axel Zagadu's release clause for 22.2 million as well. And now that that's all said and done, this is how we got the team lining up for the very first season in this rebuild. Now, obviously, Baumgartner and Zagadu, we did massively overpay for, realistically speaking. But when you consider how high their potentials are, we can definitely get our money back and then some when we actually sell them on quite some time down the line in this rebuild. But when you actually look at it, it's a pretty decent team. Our front four is Corona, En-Nesyri, Baumgartner, and Ocampos. It's not bad at all. Obviously, there's room for improvement like the CDMs and the defense, but realistically speaking, there's only so much we can do with what money we've got. So with that being said, if we can manage a top 6 finish by the end of the season, I'd be pretty happy with that. And on top of that, we are in the Champions League this season. We're joined by Lille, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. Now, to be fair, that is a ridiculously well-balanced group, and literally anybody could go through. Well, this was unexpected. We topped the group unbeaten. We won 5, drew 1. We only conceded 3 in the entirety of the group stage. That's pretty decent in fairness. Wolfsburg did finish second with 10 points. Salzburg were 5 points behind them in third, and bottom of the pile, who I least expected to be there, Lille, for God's sake, with only 3 points. So it is ourselves and Wolfsburg through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. Who's our opponent? It is Bergamo Calcio, aka Atalanta. That's actually a very, very well-balanced fixture. That could go either way. And in the La Liga Santander, we are currently 4 points off top of the table, Barcelona, with 3rd place at the minute. This season is going ridiculously well for us, considering all we can do is buy players by activating their release clauses. Imagine if somehow we went on to win the title in the first season. That would be insanity. And here's what we got up to in that transfer window. We did sell Javi Diaz to Stoke City for 1 million. We also sold Alejandro Gomez to PSG for just under 30 million. We also sold Rafa Mir for 40 million to Arsenal. And with that money, we brought in Leandro Paredes, activating his release clause for 35.6 million. And the big one, we brought in Boubacar Kamara for 56.7 million. And this is how the team looks now that that transfer window has done and dusted. It looks a lot healthier, I must admit. The 2 CDMs in Paredes and Kamara, they're definitely going to come good. I know it's a lot of money spent, but we've literally got no choice. To be fair, there's not many weaknesses in this team. Obviously, you got the likes of Corona, you got the likes of Zagadu, who are 80 and 81 rated, but I've got every faith in Zagadu to improve. He's 22 years old. However, Corona, on the other hand, he's 29 years old. I don't think he's got that much left in him. But for now, I'm happy with how this team looks. We've brought in quite a few players considering the release clause effect in this video, and we've done very goddamn well to do this. But in all honesty, I'm happy with how this team looks. There's a lot of potential in this side that we've managed to bring in, the likes of Baumgartner, Kamara, and Zagadu, all being young, all high potential. So I've got no doubt in my mind that this time next season, this team will definitely look 10 times better than it looks now. But for now, we've got to deal with Atalanta in the round of 16. And we are away from home in the first leg of the round of 16 against Atalanta. Their big man up top, Zapata, is definitely going to be a nightmare for us to contend with. But they are rocking with a 3-4-2-1, and obviously the 3 at the back formation. Very, very easy to break down. So with any luck, we can do just the same. So we are going to get into this game, and hopefully we can get ourselves... It's 2-2. Okay, I will take a 2-2 in the first leg. It's not good, it's not bad, it's kind of neutral. Hopefully in the second leg, though, we can bring it home and book our place in the quarters. Obviously, this is the first season, and I wasn't expecting anything dramatic or drastic to happen in this team in regards of achievements and milestones to hit. But I really don't want to go out in the very first round of the knockout stages. So without further ado, let's get into this game. Sevilla vs Atalanta. Let's bring it home. We do! We make it 4-2 overall, 2-0 on the night. We book our place in the quarterfinals, courtesy of Paredes and Munir's goals in the second leg. Yep, it's official. We are going out in the quarterfinals. I cannot see us getting past PSG, man. They are too goddamn good. Obviously, our team is pretty decent at the minute in time, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near on PSG's level. So without further ado, we are going to get into this game. We're going to see how badly... What the fuck? Neymar in the 30th, Montiel in the 33rd, Baumgartner in the 63rd. Could we pull off a massive upset and knock out the French Giants in the quarters? Granted, we have a 2-1 lead over PSG, but let's be honest, against PSG, 2-1 may as well be freaking 0-0. PSG's team can hit you whenever it wants, score whenever it wants, win whenever it wants. So, without further ado, we are away from home in this second leg. Let's see if we can somehow knock out the French... Oh my god, we've actually gone and done it. How the freaking hell have we pulled this one out of the bag? Go Compost with the 5th minute goal. Neymar on the 16th once again. Paredes scoring against his old team. That's got to sting for PSG. And Sergej Milinkovic-Savic got one in the 85th minute, but it didn't make a difference in the end. We have just knocked out the French Giants. 4-3 overall, 2-2 on the night. We go to the semis. From one giant of football to the next, we go from PSG to Bayern Munich. Now, obviously, we have just knocked out PSG. We are confident, but Bayern Munich, they will give us a reality check if we aren't careful. That's not me saying we won't knock them out, because if we can knock out PSG, we can knock out anybody. PSG are literally the juggernaut of career mode. If you can beat PSG, you can beat anyone. So without further ado, we're going to get into this game, and we're going to see if we can put our money where our mouth... Ah, nah, this is where it's going to come to an end, isn't it? Lewandowski in the 45th. We've got Gnabry in the 71st. We're 2-0 down going into the second leg. It was a good ride while it lasted, but I can see this being the end of the road for us. I don't think there's a particle in my body that thinks we're going to get through, but you never say never in this situation, do you? So we are going to quick sim this game. We do draw the second leg 1-0. We lose 3-1 overall. It was to be expected. Bayern Munich are never going to throw away a 2-0 lead, are they? Let's be totally honest. But that is where our journey in the Champions League come crashing to a halt. We did absolutely phenomenal. We knocked out Atalanta. We knocked out PSG. But we did fall short to the German Giants Bayern Munich. So without further ado, let's go to the end of this season and see how we've done elsewhere. And in Season 1, we finished where Sevilla finished in real life this season. We finished 4th place. Obviously, we were 3rd place at the midway point in this season, but I think we've done phenomenally well to get to 4th place at the end of this season when you got the likes of Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid in this same league. Meanwhile, it was Granada to win the Copa de España, pulling off a massive upset against Atletico Madrid. Leverkusen won the Europa League. Villarreal beat Chelsea to win the UEFA Super Cup. For God's sake, Chelsea, pull your socks up. And we did end up losing to the best team in the world, Bayern Munich. Stats-wise, considering we finished 4th, they aren't that impressive, are they? Lucas Ocampos got to 83 rated this season, getting himself 19 goals, 8 assists. And Nesri got himself up to 85 rated this season, but he only got himself 18 goals. I want at least 20 goals off him next season. He's 85 rated, so there's literally no excuse for that not happening. Baumgartner did alright, going up 4 overall this season, 10 goals, 6 assists. It's not the best. Obviously, this season, I wasn't expecting anything magical to happen. The fact that we got to the semi-finals in the Champions League, beating PSG in the quarters, is absolutely nuts in my eyes. But with us finishing top 4 in the league, semi-finals in the Champions League, I am hoping for a lot more money to work with than just 30 million next season. It would bode massively well for us if that was the case, because obviously next season we need big signings in order to progress. In Season 2, we've been given just under 104 million. There's one place in this team I want to improve. This centre-back position. Zagadou, whilst he was good for us last season, I've checked his development plan. It's going to take ages before he gets to 81 rated, so I will be looking for another centre-back. And here's what we we got up to in that transfer window. We sold Osama Idrissi for 16.6 million. We sold our boy Nemanja for 12.7 million. We sent Munir on a 2-year loan move to PSG, and we have brought in Nordi Mukulele for 63.7 million. And in my opinion, the best signing we've done so far, we have brought in Gonçalo and Nacho for 53.9 million. And this is the new and improved Sevilla team after that transfer window has come to a close. This team looks freaking remarkable in comparison to this time last season. The only place I really want to improve now is this left winger position. Baumgartner, Ocampos and Nesri are doing fantastically well. Corona is lagging behind a little bit, but he is going to be 30 pretty soon, so we can't really hold that against him all that much. Our CDMs and Paredes and Kamara are going to be just fine this season. Our back four is going to be just fine. Our keeper is going to be just fine. I'm exceptionally happy with how this team looks now. I'd like to think we can get a little bit higher than 4th place as well this season. And once again, we have qualified for the Champions League. This time we're in Group B, joined by Manchester City, PSV and Victoria Pleasant. Now, realistically speaking, you got to think Man City are topping this group with ease, but I would put my life on it that we finish second. Well, if I was a betting man, I'd have lost. We didn't qualify for the round of 16. We finished 3rd, 1 point behind PSV. Man City topped the table as we would have predicted anyways. And PSV did finish second, just 1 point above us, man. I can't believe we haven't even made it to the round of 16 this time with a far superior team to last season. But it does mean we are in the Europa League, so hopefully we can do well in that competition instead. And in the La Liga Santander, we are doing pretty well. We're second in the league. We are literally 8 points clear of Atletico Madrid, 9 points clear of Barcelona. We're doing pretty well this season. In the league anyway, in the Champions League, we flopped harder than Spurs did. And this is how the team looks after that transfer window has come to an end. We didn't do a single thing in that transfer window. Nobody came in for any of our players. I couldn't afford to buy anybody on a release clause because we've literally got like 10 million left from the first transfer window, so we literally remained dormant throughout that period. But quite frankly speaking, there's only a couple of places I'd like to improve anyways. The first one being this centre-back position, and Nacho, obviously 21 years old, 81 rated. This guy's a baller in real life as well as in the game. I've got no doubt in my mind that this time next season he'll be like 84 rated at this point. And the left winger position will be my priority to improve next season in the first transfer window. Other than that, I'm actually ridiculously happy with how this team looks. And Paredes, of course, not to forget this guy. He slipped under my radar a little bit. 82 rated, 28 years old. But in my last rebuild that I did, with him in the team, he got to like 84, 85 rated. So I'm quite happy with him remaining in the team for now. But for the remainder of this season, we are going to fight for a top 4 position. And we are going to fight to win the Europa League. So let's hope by the end of this season, we've done both. So we didn't quite finish top of the league this season, but we finished very comfortably in that top 4. We are certainly closing in on that top spot, though. I can guarantee within a couple of seasons, we'll be the best team in Spain. Meanwhile, it was RCD Espanyol who won the Copa de España this time. Inter Milan won the Conference League. Bayern Munich, for whatever reason, were in the Europa League. Bayern Munich also won the Super Cup. And Liverpool this time won the Champions League. Far better stats this time round. Youssef and Nesri, 89 rated, 32 goals, 3 assists in 53 games. Bloody spectacular stuff. Baumgartner, 22 goals, 17 assists, 86 rated. Brilliant stuff. We've got Ocampos, 22 goals, 6 assists, 85 rated. Amazing. Then we've got Corona with 7 goals and freaking 12 assists. All jokes aside though, this has been a spectacular season. Obviously, we didn't get where we wanted to in the Champions League. We didn't win the Europa League, unfortunately. But we did finish second in the Liga, which means we are once again in the Champions League for next season. And hopefully, we will make it out to the group stage this time. This season, we begin with 118.72 million. And like I said last season, my #1 priority for this first transfer window, for the entirety of this season in fact, never mind the first transfer window, is getting a better winger to replace Corona. Once that's sorted, I will be absolutely content with this team. Paredes, however, does need to buck his ideas up though. 82 rated, 29 years old. Last time I had this guy, he was 84 rated at this point, so hopefully he can do the same this season. And that's that transfer window done and dusted, and here's what we did. We sold the boy Corona for 41.1 million. We also sold Eric Lamela for 15.2 million. And the big one of the transfer window, we brought in Florian Wirtz for 165.6 million. And this is how the team looks now going into this season. Now, let me tell you something. I am so goddamn confident this time about the Champions League. Obviously, last season wasn't very good for us. It definitely wasn't a good season. However, we have massively improved areas which we definitely needed improving. The only real weakness is Paredes, and he's 82 rated. It's not all that bad, but but obviously if we are unsuccessful in winning the Champions League this season, that will be the #1 priority for next season. Then literally the team will have no weaknesses at all. And like I said, we are in the Champions League. This time we're in Group A, joined by Inter Milan, Sporting and Dynamo Zagreb. Now, realistically speaking, this time I'm putting my money on us topping this freaking table. Well, we didn't quite finish top of the group, but at least we are through to the round of 16 this time. Inter Milan ran away with it this time, unbeaten, 4 wins and 2 draws, 14 points, fair play to them. We got through 8 points, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, followed closely by Dynamo Zagreb, who finished third, 2 wins, 0 draws, 4 losses, ended up on 6 points. Thankfully, we are through to the round of 16 this time, and our opponent it's Chelsea. That could be quite interesting. And in the La Liga Santander, we are top of the table by 3 points. And second place of all teams is Real Betis. And Real Madrid is 7th. Imagine that. And this is now how the team looks after that transfer window has come to an end. Once again, as you can imagine, we couldn't do anything because we spent all of our money on this bad boy Wirtz here. Unfortunately as well, Ocampos and Inácio both picked up an injury quite early on for about 3 months in this season. So obviously that's why their overalls have stayed exactly the same. But I can see us going all the way with this team. There's literally no reason why not. Now, I'm pretty confident going into this fixture, and I'll tell you why. We are currently top of La Liga Santander, and in that league, you have the likes of Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now, if we're top of that league, that would indicate to me we're bettering them every single time we play them. And I'm just putting this out there. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I know for a fact that Atletico's team, Real Madrid's team, and Barcelona's team is better on this game and probably in real life than Chelsea is. So with that being said, let's get into this game. Let's get this game underway, and hopefully we can get a 2-1 advantage going into the second game. That's beautiful stuff. Wirtz in the 17th, Werner gained the 47th goal, and En-Nesyri gained that second goal that we needed to get that 2-1 advantage going into that second leg. You know, I never actually looked at Chelsea's team in the first leg, so taking a quick scan, their team is actually really goddamn good. They got the likes of Scamacca, Havertz, Werner, Lamar, Kante, and that's just the front 5. James Chilwell as the wing-backs, but the centre-backs are letting them down a bit. They've got the likes of Aspilicueta at this point. It's got to be aging like mad. They've got Chalobah, who, let's be honest, isn't that good on this game. And they've got the likes of Eder Militao, who's definitely the best one out of the 3, but still not the best. I'm quite confident that we can knock Chelsea out and progress to the quarterfinals, so let's prove myself right and get it done and dusted. 4-2 overall, 2-1 on the night. Wirtz is an absolute baller. We progress to the freaking quarters. From one English giant to the next, from Chelsea to Liverpool. Let's just take a look at Liverpool's team for a second. They got the likes of Salah, Dybala, Mane, their front 3. Verratti, Neves, and Fabinho. They got Tsimikas, Van Dijk, Ganache. That's a very goddamn good team. There's no weaknesses in that squad at all. You could argue that their left back Tsimikas is a little bit of a weakness, but let's be honest, it's not really. Definitely a tougher team to face than Chelsea at this moment in time. So without further ado, we're going to get into this game and hopefully get in the fact. Oh my god. We are absolutely killing it this season. Baumgartner in the 25th, and En-Nesyri in the 51st and the 64th, and then Wirtz just finishes it off in the 87th minute. We are absolutely killing it in the league and in the Champions League this season. We're on another level to everybody else at the minute. The suspension case has finally hit us in the second leg of the quarterfinals, but realistically speaking, it doesn't really matter all that much. We're 4-0 up against Liverpool, and as good as Liverpool are in real life and on this game, I really can't see us choking a 4-0 lead. So without further ado, we're going to get into this game and see if I'm right. Let's see if we... There we go, 5-1 overall, 1-1 on the night, and En-Nesyri once again getting us a goal, and who was theirs? Diogo Jota, my old friend Diogo Jota got their goal, and we are well and truly into the semi-freaking-finals. Well, PSG, we meet again, this time in the semi-finals, and there's a lot more riding on this than the first time that we met them. The front 3 is unchanged, the middle 3, they've still got Milinkovic-Savic, they've got McTominay and Jordan, but their defence is definitely weaker than ours, so that is definitely a good thing going into this game. So without further ado, let's quick sim this game and see if we can do the... Ooh, okay, 3-all on the night in the first leg. En-Nesyri in the 4th, Mbappe in the 34th, Baumgartner in the 40th, Messi in the 50th, Baumgartner once again in the 80th, and Neymar, you jammy sods, in the 89th minute, getting that 3rd goal, equalising it, making it all even going into the second leg. Last time we were in the semi-finals, we got knocked out by Bayern Munich. This time we're against PSG, and it is 3-all, and we have got a far superior team than last time. Have to admit, part of me thinks we're going out here, but nevertheless, we're going to get into this game and hope to God the boys pull it out of the bag. We freaking done it. We're in the Champions League final this time. Ocampos in the 16th minute. PSG couldn't break us down. It remains 1-0, 4-3 overall. We are into the Champions League final at long last. And in the Champions League final on the 25th of May 2024, it will be Juventus versus Sevilla. Imagine that in real life. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Juve, I haven't actually played Juve in the final in quite some freaking time. I don't know what their squad looks like. I don't really care either. I do not intend on losing to Juventus. But before we get into the game itself, we're going to see how we've done elsewhere this season. Hopefully, we are the champions of Spain. I told you guys first place in La Liga was beckoning a couple of seasons ago, and I was right. We have not only won it, we have won it convincingly by 7 points. Barcelona finished second, Atletico finished third, Real Betis finished fourth, and Real Madrid finished sixth. What the hell happened to them this season? But I've got to say, this has been a season and a half so far. Meanwhile, it was Elche who won the Copa de España, Barcelona won the Conference League, Dortmund beat the Bottle Jobs to win the Europa League, and Bayern Munich won the Super Cup. Man, what a season for the boys. What a goddamn season. Yusuf Nesri, 28 goals, 3 assists, 92 rated overall. Vert, at 21 years old, 25 goals, 13 assists, 90 rated overall. What a freaking signing. You know what? Even though we bought him on a release clause, I reckon the 160 million was worth it anyway. Then you got Baumgartner, who's gone up to 88 rated, 21 goals, 7 assists. He got this season. Ocampos wasn't the best season, but it didn't really matter. 12 goals, 3 assists, 86 rated overall. Considering the fact we've only been allowed to buy players through a release clause, we've done spectacularly well. We've won the league. We didn't win any of the domestic cups, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, but we do have a chance to win the big one, the Champions League. And Juve do rock with a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, with the top two being Caio, Jorge, and Vlahovic. That's a good partnership up top. They got Heterin, Basuma, Mandragora, Locatelli, White, De Ligt, De Siglio, Tieni. De Siglio isn't the best player in the world. We've got to batter that side of the pitch. Overall, though, I'd actually say our team is far superior to Juve's side. But I guess we are about to find out, because it's time to get into the game. It is Juventus versus Sevilla at the Olympus Stadion in the Champions League final. Game time, boys. Let's get Sevilla the dub. What a tackle. Oh, my God. We can get... Oh, we're through. We're through. We're going to make this 1-0. Just like... Oh, what the fuck was that? Are you taking the piss? I wanted that... Bro, he's left-footed. I put it onto his left foot and he shoots with his weaker foot. Is he a donut? Baumgartner. Come on. Where are the runs? Why is nobody making a freaking run? We've got Ocampos on the wing. What a ball that is. Oh, Ocampos is in acres. Can we get... Oh, please. Head on that. Beautiful play. Oh, my God. I can't believe that worked. What a run from Inesri. What a ball from Ocampos. What a goal. And he's just magically gone through that barrier like it's nothing. He put the ball out to Ocampos. He never once took his eye off the ball. He knew what he wanted, and we made it happen. Juve are pressing. Juve are pressing. Juve are pressing. I don't like this. Get it freaking out. Oh, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. Get this freaking ball out. They're pressing too high. I can't get this ball out, and you know what that means? You know what that always means? Oh, no. See what I mean? I'm tackling him left, right, and centre. Thank God for that. Inesri, if we can get this ball to Baumgartner. Inside. Oh, my God. Right idea, wrong execution. Oh, no. No. No! Fuck off, Juve. Just like that, it's 1-0. Vlahovic, man, suck my dick. You just know as soon as you can't get the ball off them that it's going into the back of the net. They just have this magical touch where no matter what you do, no matter how many tackles you put in, you can't get the ball off them. I honestly think our best course of action with Juve is just to hit them on the counter-attack. That's how we did it last time. That's how we're probably going to have to do it for the remainder of this game. Inesri, though... Oh, yeah, he's surrounded. There's no chance. Oh, we do have Kamara on the outside. We found Wirtz. Please, make this 2-1. And we do. Look at that. That little pocket of space in behind that Wirtz found. We found it with a pass from Kamara. First time, finesse, bottom right corner. Beautiful stuff. Wirtz, man, ever since we bought him, has been absolutely phenomenal for us. Look at him just drifting away from his players. Bags it bottom right bins. No chance for the keeper. And Inesri is through. Oh, my God. Oh, De Ligt's with him. De Ligt is with him. We know it. Oh, yeah. We're never going to get past De Ligt like that. That's just a bit too... Oh! What's just happened? What? Has the keeper just had... I'm sorry. That has to be the weirdest thing that has happened during these finals. Okay, so they pass it back to the keeper. I'm guessing it was overhit. And he literally heads it into his own goal. I'll take it, I don't care. We make it 3-1, I don't give a shit. Imagine if that happened in real life, like Courtois just like decided to head it into his own net. Jesus Christ. He would get crucified by Real Madrid for that. And that is the half-time whistle. And after what has got to be the most bizarre thing I've ever witnessed in FIFA career mode, we are 3-1 up. Well, courtesy of Szczesny, even if we do concede one, we're still leading and we're still pretty comfortably in the lead. So I'm not really too fussed about this now. We have Wirtz on the ball. Can we get a 1-2 underway here? Baumgartner's on the ball. If we can find Wirtz in the inside. Oh, that's a gorgeous ball. Ball roll on the outside. Find Baumgartner again. Can we find anybody? Oh, right, we're just going to play this round nice and carefully. Campos has found Nordi Mukulele. Nordi Mukulele. Oh, that's just very overhit. That's just very, very overhit. Juve are going all out, man. I tell you something. I've never known a team press as much as these are. Look at them. They've just lost the ball. And look how quickly they're pressing. But I see that run. Oh, we are in behind and then some. We are in behind. Ben White, piss off, lad. You are not as fast as Inesri. But we get it to Wirtz. Wirtz with the turn. Oh, he's dispossessed. Inesri, can we get this ball in? Please. Ah! Why did we do that? Boys, Juve are blood. Oh, look at that, man. When you can't get the ball off them and they're passing it around, you know it's coming. You just know a goal is coming. Fortunately, we have got 10 minutes left and we just have to hold on. Look how close I came to them, though, so many times. There. Right, we get to mark out there. And look at that. Who the fuck's picking him up? Oh, look at how high Juve are pressing. I'm going to have to go back to the keeper. Look at how high they're pressing. I can't do anything about it. It's just ridiculous. Like, look at this. Oh, my days. How high are they pressing? I don't blame them, like, but Jesus, man, give me breath. We've literally got 1 minute to hold on to this lead. We've got 1 minute, and we've conceded a corner, which is never freaking good. Come on, boys. Get this ball away. Away, Ocampos. Away. Easily gathered. Easily. And that is it. We have done it. We have beaten Juve 3-2 in the Champions League final. We have made Sevilla the best team in the world, only buying players with release clauses. I think personally the man of the match has to go to Szczesny because he solo won us this game with that OG. I have to admit, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. Those release clauses, some of them are absolutely insane. But if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, smash the hell out of that subscribe button if you are new around here, turn that notification bell so you never miss a video I upload. We are on the road right now to 5,000 subscribers and we are getting so goddamn close. Also, the like goal for today's video is 300. If we can hit that, that would be incredible. That is all from me. It has been your boy Godwin. I hope you guys have an amazing afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.